Good evening, my friends. It is 7:56 p.m. on June the 10th, 2024, on a Wednesday evening. The rain has temporarily stopped right now, but it's still very sticky out there, and so forth. But it seems like the criminal-oriented neighbors, the drugs, the prostitution, those people setting me up, trying to make me seem like I do that, but I don't. As you guys know, when I was approached again by somebody trying to invite himself to my place later on tonight at a certain time. But he also goes sees a troublemaking prostitute down the hall who's involved in drugs and everything. So I think that was a setup of some kind. It just seems very disconcerting. Like this guy, like he's not good news. And he goes sees her all the time. They're all criminals. Like I said, birds of a feather flock together and so forth. And right now I'm very stressed out about that. um, it's not good. Why does this guy who smokes crack and hangs out with a prostitute want to hang out with me? Is he victimizing me? Trying to set something up? What the F is that about? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, come on, leave me alone. Go see your. Don't even try to set me up because you guys are going down. And that's very upsetting. Someone knocked on my door at 5:30 in the morning after I got home. And then someone damn well at 3:30 in the morning that time, someone knocked on my door at 5:30 after seeing some two people I haven't seen for years. So I'm buzzing up at 7:30, so I'm buzzing up all the time. Don't try to set me up, biatch. I do not appreciate being set up when you guys are the criminals, when you guys are troublemakers, the liars. And you guys have a lot of charges going to be against you if you keep this garbage up. Now, I do not know why this guy wants to see me at 9 o'clock. But if he does come, hello, Dave from Bangor, Maine. Nice to see you. If this guy does come at 9 p.m., as he said, then I shall interrogate him. Why does he want to see me anyway? If he's going out smoking drugs and drinking with that biatch down the hall, the troublemaker, the liar, the one who caused all the trouble here, why the hell does he want to see me? Why? Trying to find out information? That's no problem. I doubt he'll show up here, and if he does, I'm going to damn well keep it on a live stream. That's for sure for you guys to see, to make sure that he's not sent by the old troublemaker to cause trouble as well. Also, it's a very big shame that there's a young person in this building, two young people actually in their 20s or 30s or whatever, who are being manipulated by these bad influences, I must say, much older than them. It's very sad when they could be going out doing volunteer work. They could be playing basketball. They could be volunteering in a mission even. They could be doing all kinds of things, but they choose this kind of lifestyle, unfortunately, with these bad influences. And I'm just glad I got rid of my ex-boyfriend, who is a bad influence, who saw her as well, as you guys know. So anyways, yeah. I've been killing cans like crazy. The police know that. And despite the lies and defamatory comments to me against me, I work hard. I cycle. I'm just burned out right now. I'm really burned out. And I'm getting stressed out due to the fact that this person approached me, and I bet you he won't show, but if he does, I'll be surprised. Who knows? I don't know. They take and they take and they take and they take and they take, and I don't know. I find it hard to believe he just wants to come here and talk to me when he hangs out with the troublemaker who starts it all. He spread lies about me and says all these things. So if he does show up around the scheduled time he says he's going to come, then we know he is telling the truth and wants to find out what's what. But I will record it all on YouTube. He can talk on the side if he wants to. But if he doesn't want to be publicly known, it's up to him too. But he is not coming here privately, out of the blue like that. When he hangs out with somebody who is known to set things up and drugs and all this criminal activity and so forth, and he may be bad news as well, I won't be surprised if this guy doesn't show up at all at 9 p.m. as he says he will. Why would he when he's all the drinks he wants? Why would he when he's, has all the drugs there? Why would he want to see me after seeing these people who do all this stuff? Why? Unless he's some kind of, I don't know. I have no idea why. But who knows? I don't know. That's kind of stressing me out. It's supposed to rain. It's 8 o'clock now. I might leave and then click some cans, maybe just to distract myself downtown. I'm not biking because my brakes are shot. I don't know. But they all be charged for spreading lies about me, saying I'm something that I'm not. The police know I do collect cans, and the police know I work hard. And I'm struggling like crazy to make ends meet. I bought myself steak at Loblaws there yesterday, as I said before in my early stream, which is good. But judging by the encounter early on, it's kind of disconcerting. Very disconcerting. So it's nothing in my mind as well. Of course, these criminal neighbors are never going to stop. They might take a break, but they'll really charge and do everything in their power to set me up or defame my name in another way. Of course they will. They'll lie. They do anything in their power to protect their little the drug running and everything in the building and so forth. But, it's kind of obvious what's what. I mean, come on, give me a break. And I really do not appreciate the illegal entries by the community housing members here. And speaking of which, I got a letter saying I got the work order number of notice of help assessments, performing interior assessments of our homes and apartments and so forth, to identify health and safety, water conservation, pest management issues, blah, blah, blah. And they gave a notice well over a week notice anyway, which is very good. It's very good, over a week notice. At least 24-hour notice is legal. When they come in without any warning and so forth, no notification, that is illegal. That is totally illegal and is totally wrong. So that is my beef with the community housing here, hence the security streams I did before. There has been a lot of suspicious activity here. There was a girl who came in and I gave a hug to, and she wanted change. Apparently she was on the third floor too, soliciting around, I guess, or loitering around. And I'm too compassionate, unfortunately, so I gave her $2. Second time she came in with no socks or anything. Her feet stunk and almost retched. Something going on with that picture. There's something wrong there. There's something very, very wrong there. She was still here, human trafficking victim. All this thing going on. Some kind of human trafficking ring going on here. Something's going on here. I mean, there's something wrong with this picture, obviously. You have to do the math. And the person who's trying to stop this, now they're harassing me and they're trying to set up that I'm the one. I'm a solicitor. I'm a prostitute. Nope. Guess again, losers. It's all provable in a court of law that I do collect cans and I do struggle and so forth. So anyways, that's another matter. There must be a lot of neighborhoods and community establishments might go through what I'm going through. And all these criminals, these criminal owning people, birds of a feather do flock together. And those are the facts. So keep recording everything, keep safe, and that's the main thing that counts. And the hurricane is quiet right now in Ottawa, Ontario. The after effects of the hurricane. I mean, there's no rain right now. I cashed a bunch of cans and I got one beer. Whoopee, one beer. But after the encounter from the other person who knows the troublemaker down the hall, that's very disconcerting. Like, I'm going to have to record everything if he does come here. Why does someone come here? He try to come on to me sexually? I think it's best just to damn well keep the door shut. Because he knows these troublemaking people who are into drugs and prostitution. And birds of a feather flock together. Could be another home invasion, a unit invasion takeover. It could be a unit takeover attempt or something else. But there's something very suspicious about that, and that happened exactly about a certain time and time frame and a place, and I got the exact time for the police to know about as well. Like, yeah, it's pretty scary. So, I'm not so tired anymore. I think I'm moving into the nighttime mode now. But there's going to be trouble. There's definitely going to be trouble here. Victimization and so forth. It's 8 o'clock. And I'll keep the stream running when I leave. And yeah, we'll find out if that guy's going to come at 9 p.m. or not. I think I'm going collecting cans because I know a certain area nearby that is a lot of cans and bottles around. But it's going to rain all night too, so I don't know. I got my rain boots. I got a raincoat. I got several raincoats actually, so that should be no problem. I don't want to be victimized by a bunch of people trying to predatorize me and so forth. Hey, Pammy J, how are you doing tonight? As always, there's always drama. The neighbors, and they're trying to set me off my balance, obviously. So I'm kind of stressed out about that. So yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope the hurricane is not doing so badly in other cities and so forth. It's right now very quiet outside. There's no rain. It's taking a break. The rain is taking a break, which is cool. That's the only thing that counts. No, these people all know each other and they all hang out there. I'm always alone. I always just stay by myself. But people have been knocking my door, buzzing my apartment, and this troublemaker is causing all the problems, setting things up, thinking it's funny. It's not a game. It's not a joke. And there could be serious charges involved, which is found out. Because believe me, I'd rather be cutting cans instead of dealing with this bullshit from these idiot neighbors, who are just troublemakers. I bet you that guy won't come at 9 p.m. And if he does, I'll record him. But then again, maybe I should open the door at all. If he goes sees her, and they all do drugs, and they all do all this stuff, probably the best idea is to, nope, don't even bother coming in. You guys on this troublemaker who's a known prostitute, known drug runner, drug dealing, into drugs and everything, all that, go all these people, forget it. Leave me out of it. Don't victimize me and set things up with me anymore. Nope, forget it. It's still very sticky. I don't have my air conditioning up yet either. But yeah, very stressed out. Well, if it, I don't know. I'm thinking, should I let the guy in and interrogate him? Like, let you guys listen to what he has to say, or should I should not just answer the door at all? Because I don't think it's worth any violence against me if I let him in. Considering he sees her and so forth, maybe it's not a good idea. Or take advantage of me. Should I let him in and keep recording everything, or what? Just keep him out. Keep that guy out who knows her. Just keep him out. Could be a setup. This guy who goes sees this troublemaker, prostitute, drug runner, drug addict, and everything, all that down the hall. The troublemaker. He goes sees her regularly, and he saw me in the street when I was going to catch some cans on his bike, and he said, "Can you come over at 9 o'clock?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be home later on." He's going to come over at 9, but he sees her, and all they do is drugs and drink. So I don't know why he wants to see me for, but I'm wary. I'm very, very wary. Like something like I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's not safe, obviously. Even if I record him, something bad's going to happen. Obviously, you're right. It seems like a setup to me again from these troublemaking neighbors trying to cause BS. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Don't let these losers into my apartment who know each other. Especially when he sees a prostitute, drug runner, and everything down the hall. Nope. Stay the hell out of here. Yeah. Like if you want to meet me for coffee at Tim Hortons or something in a public place. Not when you're seeing a prostitute, drug smoker, and everything all that. Forget that. You're gonna hang with a loser? I don't want a loser over here. Yeah. I'm clean. My hands are clean. I don't smoke drugs. I don't do drugs. You guys want to do that? Keep yourselves and leave me alone and start setting me up. Stop setting me up. So yeah, it's not safe. Even I do record, tempted to and interrogate and find out stuff, but it could get violent and I could get punched out or something. Who knows? So I gotta be careful, especially when it hangs around with losers like these people. Birds of a feather flock together. They do drugs, into prostitution and shit, and human trafficking and all this jazz. I want nothing to do with them. So it's kind of like an attempt to set me up, victimize me, and predatorize me again. So F that. No way. And it's stressing me out. These guys just won't let up. Get a life. Leave me alone. You guys should be evicted. That bitch should be evicted a long time ago. You're on Algonquin territory. Indigenous territory is here. These people should be evicted. It is our territory, it's our land, and this victimization toward us, this violence against toward us, should not be tolerated. And that is the thing. It is our land, Indigenous territory. We don't need racism. We don't need racism, violence against us, defamation, and all these things going on. We do not need that. So yeah, that's the main thing that counts. The hurricane after effects here in Ottawa seem to be calmed down. There's no rain now, which is good. And if this guy does knock on the door, I shall go live again, and then we'll assess what's going to happen. I doubt he's going to be stupid enough to keep harassing, if he comes at all, because I bet you anything, you guys are watching on YouTube, and he won't come. And because he is hiding the fact that he's with these criminals, he won't come. If you have nothing to hide, you're a good guy. Well, I can speak louder than words, eh, my friends? So, yeah, Dave, there's a lot of rain coming down in your place right now, huh? There's no rain right now. I'm taking a break from collecting cans and bottles right now. So, tempted to, but I'm not going to bike. My brakes won't work in the rain at all, unfortunately. So, yeah. Hmm. You know, the thing I don't understand, like direct deposit came in, and well, not all of them have direct deposit. All the checks are probably not in the mail. I assume they don't have the money, a lot of them. That's why they're kind of bugging me. So, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. So, yeah. Um, got using steak or chicken with coleslaw. Um, some areas in New York getting tornadoes today. Really, Pammy? So there's a bunch of tornadoes going on in New York today. Wow. Reminds me of that movie, Pammy. What's that movie called? Well, all the tornadoes and all the weather hit in New York. That movie. What's that movie again? From the 90s or early 2000? What is the name of that movie? That reminds me of that movie. So that's kind of creepy. God, I can't believe there's tornadoes in New York. That's pretty freaky. It's like that movie from the 90s or early 2000s. You know that movie? It's the yeah, Pammy J. The movie Twister's one thing. What's that other movie we saw? All the weather was going to New York City, the tornadoes, the floods, and everything, all that. There's another movie like Twister was a good movie. I saw the movie Twister like at least 25 times since it came out. But what's that movie? Another movie um, with the Ice Age glacier coming down and killing people within seconds, coming down from the air or something. Yeah, The Day After Tomorrow. That's the movie. That's the movie. Day After Tomorrow. That's a good movie. That was pretty freaking. But it seems like New York's getting all the good stuff, huh? The tornado. It's pretty cute, quiet here in Ottawa. Thank God. Nothing severe happening here. No winds, no nothing, which is good. Thank God so far, so good. But yeah, we had our bit of tornadoes as well. Like there was all those tornadoes that hit in Ottawa. There were three of them, and there were, in the movie Twister, F5 is the biggest tornado. These tornadoes were like pretty big tornadoes. F5, F3, I think, F2. It was the big tornadoes, and they crawled over basically the from Ottawa over the river to Quebec side. I hit a certain area of Quebec that I used to live in, and a lot of people got videos on that back then. And that tornado was a big ass tornado. Believe me, that was pretty petrifying. Like the movie Twister. I think it was an F3, F4. I don't remember, but it was not F2. It was a big tornado. It was a big tornado. So there were a lot of them. But the one in this one creeped over the Ottawa River to Gatineau, to Quebec, and it hit Quebec and stayed strong. That was pretty that was intense. Considering that I was going to go down to Quebec to play some casino slot machines, or go down to Gatineau Park myself, or Mont Bleu to cycle there, Thank God I had my cell phone handy at the time and got the warnings. Thank God. But yeah, pretty crazy weather and pretty crazy neighbors. So yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna let that guy in. Um, Considering he deals with drugs and alcohol with the bitch down the hall, I don't want anything to do with that. I don't want to be set up. Tempting as it is to let him in and record him and interrogate him, not a good idea. Better safe than sorry. I used to play Sweats a long time ago, Pammy, but I got over that addiction well over a decade ago. Almost well over a decade ago. But yeah, I'm actually pretty hungry. I want to head out and get something to eat. I don't want to cook. It's too hot in here. I did have steak yesterday and some mushrooms and red wine, but I'm still hungry. I'm hungry again. So I'm going to go hunting for food. And yeah, I'll figure out things as it goes. Thing is with this guy who tried to invite himself to my place in a certain area at a certain time. He has a girlfriend who's a blonde. He messed things up before with her, and it seems to have messed things up again because he's with this troublemaker down the hall. So, anyways, he messes up. He's obviously unfaithful. He's obviously a cheater, just like my ex. And if they both go to this low-life prostitute, drug user, then are they really worth it, my friends? Nope. I advise her to get away from him again, as I got away from my ex and went with her too. Any man who goes to troublemaker like that is not worth it and will cheat again and again and again. So yeah. Yep, don't get mixed up in that crap. So I'm hungry. I need some food. I have there's some chicken or something. Especially is out of service in the area. Hope all of them not closed down. I hope. So I'm hungry. I have to get something to eat. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat. But if there's any disturbances or anything, I shall put the stream back on for safety's sake and so forth. Um, God, I'm hungry. There's no bread. There's no potatoes. There's no eggs. There's nothing in here. Anyways, I'm gonna go hunt for something to eat. I'm gonna get outreach people to give me sandwiches at least. I'm not sure. Money won't come in tomorrow. Everyone else got the money, but yeah. Take care, stay safe, make rich, and thank you, Pammy, and Dave. Nice to hear from you guys. I probably will go on later on when I get back. So make rich, take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.